Hi Aries, and welcome to your September 2018 spiritual advice and spirit guide messages. This reading is to help those of you who are on a spiritual journey at this time, or those of you who are seeking messages from your spirit guides about a certain situation or relationship in your life right now. So Aries, let's see what's coming out for you guys. What do your spirit guides have to tell you? Okay, so you guys got Merkaba spiritual protection. So Pisces also received this. So if you have any sort of Pisces connection with your natal chart, you might want to also watch the Pisces reading. Anyways, Aries, this is talking about how you need to start incorporating some practice of each morning or each evening of creating a protection around you and your energy field. Some of you, this could be where, there's just there's energy vampires sucking your energy. Others of you, this is where, you're an empath or you're very, very sensitive and you absorb so many other energies from people and you don't recognize it and you take it on as your own. Okay, some of you, this could be where there's some negative energy being projected towards you, from a hater or whatever, and you just need to put the golden ray of protection around you and just feel good in that. And know that the spirits are watching you and have your back, but they're saying you need to, in your own consciousness, create a protection around yourself and, be aware of it. There's a lot of meditations and things on YouTube to help you with that. You could probably type in Merkaba spiritual protection meditation and find stuff, okay? But it's just all about protecting your energy field in September, Aries. So let's see why that is. What's going on exactly for Aries? All right, I go right there. All right, so we have time for nurturing the garden. So Aries, with this and Merkaba spiritual protection, this is talking about how, through September, you really need to tend your energy field and all the things in your life. So with this Merkaba protection, some of you, this could just really be a call to cleaning up your energy field, cleaning up your physical environment, saging your environment, taking stock of what you're going through emotionally, any repetitive patterns of negative thinking or rehashing the same thing over and over that happened quite some time ago. Like, it's time to clean all of that up. So September, your spirit guides, Aries, are saying, hey, it's time to tend your own garden and make adjustments where they need to be made. Some of you could really benefit from getting some Reiki, okay, to help clear out your energy and balance everything. So let's see what's next. And as I say, balance everything, we have relationship balance. So Aries, this is saying, like, if you're having any sort of friction or disagreements or challenge in any of your relationships, friend, family, romantic, this is saying, look, we've got to tend our own garden and get our own energy back in order and balanced, and then everything else will follow suit. So essentially, your guides are saying, Aries, that regardless of how it's physically manifesting, any sort of friction and trouble you're having in your relationships has to do with your own energy field and you needing to elevate your frequency and vibration. And that's not to say that you're negative or doing bad things. It's just there's a lot of gunk in your energy field that could be emotional baggage. It's energy of other people that you've picked up, so like I said, it's time for spiritual protection. And also, we've got to clean and shift out our energy field and our physical space. you know, so that we can restore balance and harmony. This could also be the relationship with yourself or the relationship with your spirit guides, okay? Because I know when we're going through a lot of hard, heavy stuff, we can lash out at the universe or our own guides and like, hey, F you, you know, this ain't easy, da da da. Like, I've been there, I get it. So some of you, this is like where we're finally, you know, we've got to get back on track and repair that relationship. This could be the relationship you have with yourself too, okay? And then lastly, look at this. We have maintain hope. So that's really nice, Aries. Oh, I think the reason why that had to happen is because the next card wanted to come out, which is love and healing. So let's see if I can stealthily navigate. Yes, there we go. So listen, Aries, for many of you, this is about relationships with other people, with yourself, or with the non-physical realm. And, you know, what I see here is maintain hope. There is going to be healing, and ultimately the relationship is balanced and restored, okay? But, Aries, it comes from you tending your own garden, looking within, not blaming, even if, you know, the other person is rude, this, that, and the other, fine, fair enough. But your guides are saying, look, don't look at them. We've got to go inward. We've got to tend our own garden and see, you know, why things are playing out the way they are. What's your energy open to? What are you participating in? You know, so really tend your own garden, Aries, in September, and it's going to help out, you know, all of the relationships, especially the ones that you have really been struggling with as of late. So let's pull some more cards to gain more insight to this. But Aries, ultimately, by the end of September, I feel like there is harmony and balance restored for you, okay? But it comes from you tending your own garden first. All right, so we have share your voice, come out of the cave, precaution, expression. Yes, Aries, you know, with this, you're going to realize that many of you have kind of taken the back seat to other people in your life. Your needs, your wants, your desires have taken the back seat, okay? And you might not be so much aware of that. Like, maybe you are to some level, but we've got to tend our garden and protect our own energy field. And once you're like back in balance, you're going to realize a lot of things, and you're going to have a lot to say. And this is saying to you, your guides, when that moment comes, Aries, do not hold back. Okay, and look at this. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. And the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, Aries. Hold on, I'm just taking this in. Yeah, this September, Aries, tend your garden, clean up your energy field, clean up your physical space, organize it. Get in when it comes to your relationships. Again, this isn't about blame and who's at fault and who did what. This is about you recognizing yourself and who you are and your own power. And, you know, if there's things that need to change in your relationships, this is saying, you know, a heavy hand is not the way to go. Tending your own garden and starting there is the place to go. And, you know, being in a playful, fun attitude, be in that same energy when you first met your lover, or, you know, the good times of you and your friends or you and your family members. Like, we've got to fall back into the energy of when things felt good and things felt right, okay? And as we focus on that place, tending our garden, you know, that brings about the love and the healing, because as your vibration elevates and you open up, that makes people naturally attract to you, okay? Because now we have the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So any of the challenges you've been going through in your relationships, Aries, it's only triggers to kind of open you up and, allow ancient knowledge that exists within your soul to come forth into your conscious mind, okay? And what cracks this open is what allows the light in. So Aries, all the challenges and different things you've experienced in relationships is not a punishment to you. It's rather because you have a mission this lifetime, okay? And all of that's been triggering you. And a lot of what you've been through is because I feel a lot of you have a mission to help others, in the future with their romantic relationships, with their friendships, with their family ships, with their relationship with their self, whatever it is, the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes, and relationships are so highlighted here. So Aries, what you've been going through, it's like triggering you to open you up, to make you remember all the experience you have of lifetimes before, okay? And this is saying, like, you don't got to take this all so serious. It's a very natural, organic thing that's going to happen for you. And ultimately, you are either going to help humanity, okay, or within your own personal relationship or situation, you become the ray of light, which actually changes everything, the dynamics between you and the other person involved, all right? So let's pull some more cards. The rattle wanted to come out, and the seer, nice. So let's pull one right from the middle. And we have the child. Okay, nice. So Aries, what this is saying is you have the power. You have great power within you to summons the spirits, to summons the light within you, to summons the experiences that are, woven into your soul. Because with the seer coming out here, yes, many of you have a mission that you've come here for, to help humanity, and it has everything to do with relationships and love and healing, okay? The way you will each experience that is a bit different, but it's about relationships, love, and healing. And the seer, many of you are, psychics or tarot readers. You have the gift of foresight, and, some of you really need to work on developing this ability, which, the age of light right here, you've got to work on this. And the challenge is, again, help crack you open for that process to unfold and you to remember, the power that exists within you. But others of you, this is that confirmation that, you are a seer and you have great authority and power in that. Okay, but this is also about, sometimes things have to be shaken up and rattled up, Aries, so that, the old can fall away and the new can come in. Because look here, we have the child. And this, to me, is about, where you're at by the end of the month, where, there's all this healing and love. We're tending our garden and you are like renewed. Okay, that's a good way to put that. You're renewed and you have a new perception of things and how you see things. And with child and play, those of you that have just been very serious, whether by choice or just life circumstance, I feel like by the end of September, it's finally like you're back to your spontaneous self where, you're full of energy, you're full of life, you're happy, you're thriving, you're high energy, you're spontaneous. Because some of you, I feel you've kind of really been like lugged down, and you don't realize how weighted down you are. But as you know, you tend your own garden and protect your energy and start feeling the shift and the vibrations around you as you do that, okay, you're gonna just be like, oh my God, and you're gonna slowly feel the weight lift. Your relationships are going to balance out. There's healing, there's, you know, protection, and you're just in this really great, beautiful vibe by the end of the month. So, you know, as far as a relationship or experience or situation goes, again, Aries, it's like you've got to tend your own garden in order to understand and come up with any solution. And the more you come into your light, the more you inspire those around you to follow suit, okay? So let's pull some more info here. All right, so we have the medicine bag and the circle of life. Yeah. This is actually a really good pairing of cards. Aries, you know, this is saying that not even those of you who are in spiritual service right now, or you're working to be in spiritual service, this is saying that, you know, you don't have to let just anybody into your light. You know, you don't have to fully expose yourself or be vulnerable to anybody and everybody. Not everybody is worthy of the essence of you, Aries. And some of you, this energy is all about discerning the difference between, you know, who's worthy of you and your help and your spiritual service and who is not. Because, you know, the seer being here, there are some who, you know, only want to be around you, be in your life for your spiritual gifts so that you can help them, but not in the way to evolve their soul, but more like, what's this person thinking about me? What's going to happen in my romance? What's this? What's that? Like that type of energy, okay? And circle of life, this is like a big shift taking place for you, Aries, through the month of September. And also, again, it's about healing. And I see this having to do everything with relationships. And it's time for the new. It's time for new energy. It's time for new relationships. Some of you, this is all about, you know, it's time for you to embrace and accept your spiritual gifts and come fully into the light of them, okay, Aries? And it's time to start putting it in practice. You have a voice. You have vision, okay? Your spiritual service, you've been training for lifetimes to bring it forth in the now, okay? And it's just like the love and the healing and relationships. So let's pull a little bonus card here, Aries, to wrap up this reading. Okay, look at this. We have patience. So this is telling you, Aries, and I love it because it says maintain hope in the iris. Everything is truly going to work out, you know, happily for you. It really, really is. But, you know, it's like you've got to go with the flow. Everything is about true divine timing. And this says, you know, especially those of you with spiritual gifts, that you've got to go through different phases to expand and grow, to expand and grow. And even though at some juncture along the way you might deem yourself completely ready, your spirit guides know better than you. And if it's not happening, it's either A, because you're truly not ready, or B, it's not the right time on your life journey for that yet, okay? So you're not wrong, and it will come to pass. It's just that you either have more growing to do, or it's you haven't reached that juncture on your life journey. So you need to have some patience, okay? And some of you, I feel like this tending your own garden and the healing and restoring balance in your relationships has been kind of a lengthy process, and you're over it, and that's why the circle of life has come out to let you know we are almost to the end of this cycle, Aries. You just have to trust and have patience and to continue to tend your own garden and, you know, just see what the end of September brings, and have fun and enjoy the process and the experience, because, you know, if you're going to be in a hurry to get nowhere pretty fast. So you've got to just say, okay, it is what it is. I'm going to slow down. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to work on healing. I'm going to help others as I am able and as I can. Work on your spiritual gifts. You know, the seer, you have foresight of the future, Aries, and also your healers, okay? Medicine bag, circle of life, love and healing. And, you know, you need to develop and really come into those gifts. And if you're already strong in them, you know, this is like, hey, you're going to have a big upgrade, or you've been wanting that next level. You've been asking for it. Here's your confirmation that it is part of your life journey. You've just got to go with the flow and let things happen as they will. Okay, Aries? So those are your messages in regards to spiritual advice and from your spirit guides. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.